Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean.
Alright.
And this is Everyday Food Reviews, and today we have a GFuel flavour review.
Yep, we're looking at two flavours, Black on Blackberry and Dubmelon Mint. These are both inspired by YouTubers. We've got Dr. Disrespect there, but we'll talk more about that in a minute.
Ooh.
And Daquan W. And I'll be honest, I don't know who that is, but
Not a clue either.
Pretty sure it's a YouTuber.
Yeah, I've got them as well.
Yeah, so I ordered these a little while ago in the buy one get one free sale, not the last one but the one before, but I have ordered more in the last buy one get one free sale, and that was before everything kicked off with lockdown and everything, so I just thought, when I ordered them I thought we could do a video together, but obviously that's not been the case.
Yeah, and
However,
we kind of thought, well, we'll just do the video on them when we can see each other again.
Yeah, but that's turning out to be a lot longer than anyone initially anticipated.
Then we started the FaceTime videos.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sean was gonna post them.
Yeah, but then when we heard that McDonald's, it was literally that week. I'd put them in little bags and I was going to post them in an envelope to John, and we decided we were going to do a McDonald's drive-through video on the Sunday, and I just chucked 4 little bags of powder through the window into John's car.
In a car park.
Yeah, so...
Nothing suspicious at all, just 2 mates sharing G-Fuel.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they were labelled with Sharpie, so... If we got cops, there'd have been nothing suspicious about it. They were labelled with Sharpie.
I'm sure everyone labels it incorrectly, so... Right,
so... This Black on Blackberry, we're going to start with this one.
Yeah, this I'm excited for this flavour, because I quite like Blackberry.
Well, I've had them both before. I've been drinking them in the morning instead of Monster, especially seeing as...
This is a whole serving in it, by the way.
That's one full serving, yeah.
Okay,
just
sweet.
One of these standard scoops is what I've put in each bag.
I just wanted to double check. I'm putting a double serving in one.
You know, these funnels actually come in handy. I've not used them to fill up disposable water bottles or anything.
Smells good.
I did use these little funnels to fill up those little bags, because those bags are the perfect size, so I closed the funnel and used that to fill up the bags.
Yeah.
You want a slightly heaped spoon to get a full serving. Now, the interesting thing about this one is that if you look on the website now, not only is this Black on Blackberry flavour out of stock, but Dr. Disrespect's name isn't on it anymore. It's not, doesn't seem to be associated with it. It's still the same colour scheme, still the same name, Black on Blackberry. But if you... Now, I noticed that a couple of months ago.
Okay.
But more recently than that, he's come out, I think it was the end of April.
Yeah.
He's released his Mountain Dew Game Fuel sponsorship video. So he's obviously... Well, I mean, we can only assume, but it seems like he chose to not renegotiate his contract with GFuel and got a better one from Mountain Dew.
Or he's been kicked.
I think that's less likely, but it's a possibility.
I don't know much of him, but if his name is to be believed, then he probably signed him on the pretense that he might offend a few people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
By all accounts, he was a pretty good ambassador for the brand. Right. By all accounts, from what I've read. So a lot of people at the time, before this announcement in April, were like, what's happened? GFuel won't have kicked him. He was a good guy for their thing. He's got all the sponsors and everything.
I suppose he's got a lot of subscribers, isn't he? So why would a brand kick someone who's going to have a lot of influence if 1 million people buy a tub of GFuel?
Well, that's the other thing. It could be he just got too expensive.
Maybe, yeah.
So, we can only speculate, but either way, he's got a deal with Mountain Dew, and he says he's spent $39 million on the Mountain Dew concession stand that was in the video that I sent you earlier.
That I've not watched it, because I've been in work all day.
Yeah. I will point out, that's obviously a joke. He's obviously joking. I don't believe he spent $39 million on the Mountain Dew fridge. Just in case anyone in the comments calls me out for believing a joke, I'm aware it's a joke.
So it's basically a fridge?
It's... I think he's got like this weird CGI stuff going on. So part of it looks like a fridge, and then part of it looks like an entire room that's filled with it. Like it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. But what is real is that he's definitely being sponsored by Mountain Dew now for their game fuel.
Oh, mate, I sent you that picture of the fridge today, didn't I?
Monster fridge full of Relentless.
Yeah, sorry, it's going a bit off topic. I know it's a GFuel video. I was in a petrol station today. I was just getting a quick bottle of water because it's been roasting, and it was actually like 9 o'clock this morning, so I just got one of them Belvita soft bakes for breakfast.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't eaten. So I was in work for like 7. And I went in, they have, some of you may know, you've seen the nice Monster fridges with the light up green Monster logo. And this petrol station had filled it with Relentless. I was gutted.
When I first saw the photo, I replied to it and just said nice, because I thought, oh, Adam's got a Monster fridge now, because he said he wouldn't get one because he didn't have the space. Adam's our mate who runs Bus Stop News.
Yep.
And then I looked more closely at it and I thought, it's a Sunday, Adam's not open, and it's full of Relentless. I see the problem now.
It's horrible. Anyway, this looks amazing.
It's very purple. I've got a lot of blue powder at the bottom. It's worth noting we've both had water in the fridge for this.
Yes, I always complain that I would have liked it cold. Sean spoke to my girlfriend while I was at work and suggested it would be a nice idea to put a shaker cup full of water in the fridge. So thanks, mate.
Yep. I'm not working on Sundays, so I can think of these things.
Cheers.
Cheers. It smells very sweet and fruity. It does just smell like blackberries. It's the most interesting thing for me, and I will taste it, but I've had it before. The most interesting thing for me, you don't often see blackberry flavoured anything.
No.
That's the most interesting thing.
That's lovely.
You like that one?
There's a lot of powder though that's not.
Yeah. I don't know. I think when we've had G Fuel before, we've had it in sachets, and I don't know what it is. It seems like when we've had it before, it's dissolved better. Like I've always said, I prefer G Fuel to Sneak. I find G Fuel less chalky, but having the G Fuel from the tubs, it seems to be more chalky. So I think we need to get some Sneak again, maybe from a tub, and reevaluate that statement, because I've always stood by that. I've always said G Fuel's less chalky, but that when we've had it, when I've been having it in the tubs compared to the sachets, it seems to be less. It seems to be more chalky. Sorry. Okay,
but you put a slightly more heaped scoop. You're not doing a level scoop.
The reason I do that is because if you actually measure the mass of a level scoop, it's about 5 or 6 grams. The sachets are closer to 7 grams, so you want to heat the scoop slightly so it's an actual 7 gram serving, which is what they base all the information
I
on.
think it'd be interesting if tomorrow or something, just try a level scoop.
I normally do a level scoop. I've only done a heaped scoop for the sake of this, for a more direct comparison.
Okay.
But I also normally shake it up and pour it into a glass with ice and drink it through a straw. So you tend to notice the sediment less, because that's the bit you're drinking first when you drink it with a straw.
Yeah, it's lovely though. That's a really nice flavour.
Just going to get my water. I've left it over here.
Oh no.
Just rinse the glass out. I've brought 2 separate shaker cups, but only one glass.
I'll tell you what then, I can just reach over to this tap of mine.
I don't know how much of my legs will have been in that shot then.
Oh, nice big chunky legs. Right, I've got a second Go Nutrition from my protein shaker.
So yeah, this one is called Dubmelon Mint, and it's a melon and mint flavour. Yeah, that blackberry one, it's very sweet. and it's a little bit sharp. I don't. It's not sour. It's just it actually tastes like you'd expect a blackberry to taste, but you've not got a real point of reference with there being so few other blackberry drinks to compare it to.
Yeah. It's good though. I'd consider buying a tub of that one.
See, I was sceptical about it because it's just blackberry, and I thought, you've got other flavours like melon and mint and fruit.
Like more intriguing flavours.
Yeah, more interesting, complex flavours. I thought, can I be bothered with blackberry? That's the same reason I've not bought the PewDiePie lingonberry, because it's like, I'm sure it's nice, but it's just berry flavour.
Is it not just going to taste like the soft lingonberry drink you get at IKEA?
I doubt it, because that tastes of nothing. But yeah,
you never know.
It's just the flavours with more than one component just excite me more. That's
Sorry, what?
No, the flavours that have more than one component to them just excite me a lot more.
Yeah. I think that it's weird because it's almost smells like watermelon,
Yeah.
not just melon.
On the picture, it's watermelon. It's called Dubmelon Mint, but it's watermelon and mint on the picture.
It smells very fresh. Now that's probably going to be because of the mint a little bit. It tastes quite natural. But sorry, it smells quite natural. Kind of reminiscent to the Wraith watermelon.
Yeah.
Let's give this a go. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Yeah, like John says, it smells natural. I used to grow a lot of mint in my back garden just because it's easy to grow and it comes in handy sometimes. This smells literally like you've got watermelon GFuel and crushed up actual mint in it. Like the mint especially just smells very natural.
It's not too overpowering though either.
No.
I think that mint just helps it to taste more, the watermelon to taste a bit more natural, like fresh watermelon.
Yeah.
Because it's giving it that cooling kind of like aftertaste.
Yeah.
But like you say, it's not like an overpowering, like if you eat a mint leaf, it's not like overpowering like that can be.
No.
So that's a really nice flavour.
Yeah, I really like this one a lot.
That's something I think if you don't like super sour, sharp flavours, you want something that's just like not water.
Yeah.
And just tastes fresh and nice, and you could drink a lot of it over a nice period of time. Then that's something you should go for.
Yeah, it's very sweet and it's very fresh and very clean.
Absolutely, yeah.
In spite of the sweetness, a lot of the things you find that are cleaner tasting, they're not so sweet. It still is very sweet, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot cleaner tasting. I don't know about you, but the problem I had with the other watermelon flavour from GFuel, it didn't seem very balanced. It seemed like it had a very sort of artificial plasticky taste to it. It did taste pretty fresh, but it wasn't the cleanest taste.
Yeah. It was more like a sticky watermelon.
Yeah.
Because it was probably more artificial. Or it was artificial. It tasted more artificial. But like I said, I think that's probably just testament to how good that little bit of mint flavour is to keep it cool and fresh, and
it really rounds it out nicely. And I think that the actual watermelon flavour does seem the same as the other GFuel watermelon we've had. It's just that mint does round it out a lot better.
Absolutely, yeah. No, that's interesting. Like you said, that is really intriguing. It is like a really fresh. I like it. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's good. I think that I definitely prefer that one out of the two, but Tish, my girlfriend, she really likes this one. Out of the 4 we ordered in the last order, this one's her favourite. Or I think another one that we'll be looking at next time is close.
We can tell people what they are if you want.
Yeah, we've got golden apple pear and typo that we'll be looking at in the next video.
Yeah.
This one's quite a contentious flavour, so it's going to be interesting trying to describe that one.
No,
but
it's what we're here for, mate.
Yeah, she likes the typo a lot. I like the Dubmelon Mint, which is her least favourite, so that works out quite nicely.
That does, yeah. And you just share the other two.
Yeah.
Right, well, I don't think I've got much else to say. There's two very good flavours.
Yeah.
Like, blackberry's really, like, full-on blackberry tasting, not too sour.
Yeah.
Like you said, sharp. And then the watermelon's like a really nice, fresh, natural watermelon taste, which is quite rare.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in these sorts of drinks.
Definitely, yeah.
The blackberry, it's not really for me personally, but it's an undeniably good flavour. It's just not my type of flavour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, yeah, I think we'll end there.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks very much for joining us. Oh, actually, before you say, we are trying to get as much GFuel Flavours as we can, aren't we, in Sneak? It just depends on...
Yeah, at the end of the day, we're still working on a budget. It's still our own money we're spending.
Yeah.
You know, so I like to get... Well, we both like to get the best value we can. Like I say, I bought these primarily for just drinking, because on the buy one get one free sale, it's working out a lot cheaper than getting a can of Monster every day. So I bought them primarily for just drinking, but I thought I'll get as many different flavours as I can and we'll review them as well. We're getting a lot of people asking to review the Sneak, which is fair. We need to get around to reviewing the new Sneak flavours. However, at the moment it's going to cost £10 for 5 sachets, and we're going to get Purple Storm and Sour Apple, and we're going to either have to buy 3 other flavours and then buy the £10 packets each, and you can use a code and get a free shaker, but you do that and the postage is a £5. So we're spending £15 each to review 2 new flavours, which is going to be one video. Or one of us is spending £15, then spending another £2 to post the other 2 flavours to the other one. So it's just it's not a good use for money from a personal perspective. We definitely would like to do that. It's just at the moment we're trying to prioritise things that we're not just... We don't want to be spending money on the reviews just for the sake of doing reviews. I mean, we bought those Sneak cans and that sort of thing, but
they were quite a big release though, so it's
it's
worth, you know, taking a punt on certain things like that. So
we're just trying to strike a balance.
Absolutely,
that's all it is.
And then so with that in mind, if you have got a favourite GFuel flavour and it is quite intriguing to us, then we will probably try and pick it up.
Yeah, I imagine just buying 2 or 4 tubs every time they have a buy one get one free sale. We did have a lot of sachets that we were going to look at, that we were going to share, but obviously we only had 1 of each. However, in the last buy one get one free sale, I've ordered Twisted Candy, Rainbow Sherbet, Nemesis Tea, and Bubblegum. The Twisted Candy and Rainbow Sherbet are 2 that we've got in the sachets, and the sachets are at John's house, so that's a video we can do. And then the Nemesis Tea and the Bubblegum, I can bag them up and post them, or chuck them through the car window to John again, and we can do another video on that. The Sneak, it's not something we'd be buying anyway. We'd be buying it specifically for the video, so we will get round to it. We will do it. It's not like we won't do it. It's just and I've got a bit less money at the moment because of furlough and stuff, so I appreciate I'm in a very good position compared to a lot of people, and I'm thankful for that, but it's still less money in my pocket at the end of the day.
Still got to pay your bills, mate.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, on that note, I think we'll end. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.